What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy, and I'm back with more anime localizer BS because listen, the localization argument has been popping off over and over and over again ever since this whole AI and Ancient Magus Bride started becoming a thing. You had Anime News Network the other day actually come out giving a very, very dishonest opinion on the whole controversy and saying, basically we were just chuds that don't know how localization works. Well, we have a new instance of localization screwing stuff up. Now, before somebody comes over here and says, oh my god, this is a nothing burger, I do have a point. But Zom 100 localization inserts coddled snowflakes dialogue. Yes, and you see it right here. You coddled snowflakes are the ones at fault. And I get it, okay? Somebody's going to say, well, this isn't a big deal. This isn't a big situation or whatever. The problem with this is it dates your anime. It dates your subs. It dates everything. This is a modern day term. In fact, snowflakes is actually a meme term. So much so that people who don't know what snowflake means aren't going to know what this means. But this fundamentally dates your product. When you come over here, this is the whole situation. Localizers just can't just keep their terminally online phrasing out of anime subs. Yeah, I agree. And you know, you have it here and you have this little thing. This guy comes here. Viz Media, great episode to be honest. I have one complaint though. On episode 11, CoCo said, you coddled snowflakes are the ones at fault. When she said, I'm not even going to try to do that, means to be raised in a spoiled upbringing, could have just said, you spoiled brats are the ones at fault, or something. Using coddled snowflakes is a bad translation, please fix. And I have to agree. I fundamentally have to agree because this is dating the project. This is completely dating it and making it say, hey, this thing right here, this whole thing right here, yeah, it comes from this era. It comes from this period of time. It comes from this moment. And then people that don't know the term snowflake aren't going to know what any of this means. We're going to know what the term snowflake means. Okay, we're going to know they're fragile people, everything like that. They're too coddled, they're fragile, they don't know what to do. But not everybody knows that. Not everybody interacts with that. That is a terminally online saying. And you have it right here. They inserted the whole the phrase itself. You're the ones who are to blame. You're the ones who grew up spoiled. Yeah. Yeah, and I have to agree. This is the same situation as putting Giga Chad in an anime. This is the same thing as putting any modern day Zoomer term in an anime. What you are doing is dating it. What you are doing is forcibly interjecting this stuff and make it so that people 10 years down the line or people who don't know what this term is right now aren't going to know what this person is actually saying. Okay, not everybody knows this term, and I've said this multiple times. So let's continue down the future aspect. 10 years time, new generation starts popping up. How many of them are going to know what snowflake means? Legitimately, we're going to have entirely different new terms. We're going to have entirely different new phrases. We're going to have entirely new situations going on. So what's going to happen when they start coming up and saying, oh my God, there's snowflake here? What does snowflake mean? What does this mean? A snowflake means snow. You know, it's a snow. Why is this person calling them a snowflake? Are they calling them cold or something? That's what's probably going to happen in the future. You have now systematically made it so that this entire anime and the manga itself, because apparently it's also in the manga. You just dated this whole situation. You just dated every aspect of this. Putting this in there is a problem. And it also gets worse because Niche Gamer also brings up another point right here. I watched the first episode of Marshall season 2, and they snuck in this line into the subs. Yeah, and it is also a bad line. Forgive me, Abyss calls girls females. That's how little experience he has with them. When you are also starting to say females versus girls, okay, when you're starting to put that whole thing here, that's also dating it. But let's see what the actual is. Yeah. Thank you. Forgive him. He has so little experience with girls. that he can already utter the word girl, but we're interjecting females because he doesn't know how to deal with girls. You see, when you're changing the stuff up, and I get it, it's the same line. It should technically be the same thing, but you're messing with it. You're instead of just saying girl, why don't you just say girls here? Oh, but you want to say female. Why? Oh, because of your modern day gender stuff. Oh, because of your modern day gender ideology. Because you're trying to say girls and females are two different things. But they're not. They're one and the same. I just have to say that. And I know it might be scaring people off, but that's the reality. This is an ideology term right here, not an actual term. So interjecting that is interjecting your own ideology. Interjecting snowflake is dating your product. Interjecting any of this stuff is dating your product and changing the product to fit your own means, your own situation, and what you want to have happen. That is the problem with this whole situation. That is what the fundamental problem when it comes to all this localization stuff, all the 8 years, every little aspect of this. I'll come right here. The 8 years of anime politicization, even small moments, even tiny moments like snowflake and things like that. It all adds up to why the AI is necessary and why people are pushing for it over and over and over again. That is the fundamental reason to this whole argument. We want more accurate translations. That's all it is. We want you to have as close to accurate as possible. Don't put any of the modern day stuff in there. Don't put any of the modern day this or that in there. Don't even put in your own politics. We just want as close to the true translation as humanly possible. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it out, friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.